Are you bored with your life? If so, that could be the reason you're still binge eating. Hey guys, today we are going on a road trip in the Riviera Maya to Cuba, some ruins, and we're gonna go to a secret cenote. Hey guys, we are here today at Cuba, which is actually one of the last ruins in the entire Riviera Maya that you can walk on. So, as you know, there's lots of pyramids here in the Riviera Maya where the Mayans used to live. And this is the last archaeological site that they actually allow you to walk on and stand on. So we're gonna climb to the top of it today. We've heard there's some amazing energy at the top and some amazing views. So come along with us and we'll show you.
Hey, this is Brittany Watkins, and today I have a cool new surprise for you. So we actually went around to Playa del Carmen and we were planning to shoot this video at a whole bunch of really cool places so that we can show you more of where I live in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. But we couldn't quite get all of our shooting done. So today's video, if you hang on till the end, we're gonna show you some clips from our road trip and some of the cool things that we did in this area. So are you bored with your life? If so, this could be a reason that you're still binge eating. So if you don't know who I am an expert in helping women overcome binge eating. I cured my own binge eating problem about 5 years ago. After struggling with it for 15 years, I discovered some really unique methods that enabled me to trick my subconscious mind into not wanting food anymore. And so that's what I talk about a lot in my videos and on my website, BrittanyWatkins.com. So today I want to show you one simple trick to help you start to be able to overcome binge eating for yourself as well. And so what I want to talk to you about is boredom. I cannot tell you how many women I talk to who are just bored with their lives. They're doing the same thing day after day after day, and they don't realize that they're stuck in this routine that makes them not really feel good or have much fun with their lives. So what I want you to do right now is we're going to test to see if this is even something for you, right? Maybe you have this or maybe you don't. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to imagine that you're in a situation where you would typically feel really bored. So some examples could be like maybe you're home all alone and nobody's around, or maybe you're washing dishes, or doing laundry, or some task around the house that you really just don't find fun. Or maybe you're in a conversation with somebody who's talking about something that you're just really not that interested in. Okay, so I want you to put yourself there and actually imagine, visualize that you're in that situation right now. So close your eyes and imagine being there. Be there in your body, look around, there's nobody home, you're doing the dishes, or you're having that chat, whatever it is. And now I want you to imagine that there is your favorite food is right in front of you. So maybe a big plate of cookies or a cupcake or something really yummy that's right there in front of you. And I want you to tell me on a scale from 0 to 10 what your desire is to eat it. So 10 would be like, oh my gosh, I have to have it right now. And 0 would be, I have no desire at all. So as you imagine being in this uncomfortable situation, this feeling of boredom, with that food right there, how strong is your desire to eat that food? Okay, now shake that off for a minute, and I'm gonna have you visualize something totally different. So now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you're doing something really fun. So maybe you're exploring a brand new place on vacation, or maybe you are learning something new, like maybe you're taking a new class like belly dancing, or you're doing something adventurous like scuba diving, or maybe you're just surrounded with really good friends and you're laughing and you're really talking a lot. Okay, so now I want you to close your eyes and imagine being there and experiencing this thing, okay, this thing that just makes you feel so excited. And it's usually going to be the thing that you're going to tell yourself you either don't have the time or the money for. So whatever those things are that you keep telling yourself you don't have the time or money for, I want you to imagine yourself doing that thing. And now let's do the same exercise. So now what I want you to do is imagine you have that same food in front of you, and as you're doing this really fun, exciting thing, look down at the food. And notice what your desire for it is on a scale from 0 to 10. So my guess is that your number is a lot lower with this visualization. So today is all about me giving you permission to get a life and get out and start doing something that's fun with your life. Now, what most women say to me is that, well, Brittany, yeah, that all sounds great, but like, I don't even know what I'd want to do for fun. There's so many women and myself included, that had no idea even what I thought was going to be fun or what would really light me up. So we're going to do a quick little exercise to help make this super, super clear and concrete for you, okay? So I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper if you can, or whip out your phone and get into the notes section, because I'm going to have you do an exercise that's going to be really, really fun, and it's going to be super enlightening for you. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question, and ideally I want you to pause the video for 15 minutes and just write and write and write what all your answers are until the 15 minutes is up, and literally set a timer on your phone so that you know when your 15 minutes is up and you don't have to keep looking at the clock, because you're going to have a lot of information that's just going to stream into you, okay? So if you don't have 15 minutes to do that right now, then just take 5 minutes and do it. And what I want you to do is I want you to answer this question. If you only had 1 year left to live, what would you want to see, do, and achieve before you die? So pause the video right now and answer that question. And when you're done, come back, because I'm going to share some of my answers when I did this exercise with you. Okay, so hopefully you did that exercise, and if you didn't, I really, really hope you do that at the end of this video, because you'll learn so much about yourself. So here are some of my answers when I did this. I wrote down: learn Spanish, fall deeply in love, go to Paris, completely make peace with my mother, see my sister Lauren get married, spend a month in Italy, become a mother. This one was really surprising. This was one of the last things that I wrote down, and it was actually really interesting for me when I did it. I found that the last couple of minutes tapped into some things that I didn't, like some of these things I already knew about myself, but some of the other things that I got towards the end, I really didn't know. So this one was dance all night in Ibiza at the best VIP section, at the best club in Ibiza. And then my last one is wear fancy dresses everywhere. All right, so those were some of mine. And what I want you to do now is I want you to take action on this list. So for me, I keep this somewhere very close to me. I keep it on my computer screen so I can click on it and I can read it. Whenever I feel like uninspired with what I'm working on, I'll open that and I'll read through and I'll look at all my desires, and it'll kind of give me like a little boost of energy and confidence. And so for you, what I want you to do is I want you to decide on one thing that you can put on your calendar and start taking action on right now. Maybe it's a really big thing, or maybe it's something just really, really small. But I want you to take one action and really decide and commit that you're going to add that into your life more. Because I promise, once you start doing this, once you start to architect your life so that it's filled with more of the things that really make you feel on fire and lit up with your life, you will want to eat less food, I promise you. And so just, you know, for accountability purposes, if you want us to hold you accountable, leave a comment in the box below and just tell us what some of your things were. You know, I'd love, since I shared my list with you, I would love to see what some of your ideas are and what some of your dreams and desires are. So one of the things that I actually noticed when I started doing my list is that when I went back to look through it right before we were going to shoot this video, I noticed that I had already ticked off about 5 or 6 of the things that were on my list. And one of them that I already shared with you was to completely make peace with my mother. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you will know that my mother and I have definitely had our struggle, and she's been one of my greatest inspirations for doing all this work on myself and for all the ways that I help women now. And you know, I had a really, really intense healing session very recently that enabled me to have a conversation with her that it was so beautiful. I'm getting emotional now as I talk about it. It was really, really beautiful, and it was a conversation that my heart and my soul really wanted to have with her. And I think for the very first time, I just completely forgave her, and I understood on a deep subconscious soul level that everything that she did for me and to me came from love. And I can't tell you what a beautiful, beautiful gift that was to be able to experience with her and to give to myself. And again, this wasn't something that I consciously tried. You know, there were other things that I did consciously try, like learning Spanish. I started practicing my Spanish more, and you know, things like that I actually made an effort for. But what was so beautiful was that I realized that after I made this list, my subconscious mind kind of already put the things that it knew I wanted to do and achieve in my path so that I could do and achieve those things. So, so if you like this video and you know anyone else struggling with binge eating or overeating, please make sure that you pass this video along to them as well. And if you're here on YouTube, go ahead and click the subscribe button. It really, really helps support the channel, and it helps give me the courage and the ability to make you even more videos like this to help you on your journey as well. All right, see you soon. Bye.
I don't know what I can save you from.
It's scary as we go. She's scared of heights. Should tap on that. I tapped on this last time I was here. Oh my god. You guys, this is scary for me. Okay, hold on. I can do it. I can do it. So we're here right now at a cenote called Dos Ojos in Playa del Carmen. And what most people don't know about the Yucatan Peninsula, which is the area of Mexico that we are, the Riviera Maya, is that we have the largest underwater reserve system in actually the whole world. So there's these underwater caves with this fresh water. That's actually really cool. So we're going to take you to show you what it looks like. It's different than the ocean. The ocean is very salty, and this is colder and less salty water that you could actually drink.
Still I don't know what I can save you from.
Fun fact about cenotes in Playa del Carmen is that they actually all used to be dry, and then as the water levels rose, they filled up all the caves that were in the Yucatan Peninsula. And so Yucatan Peninsula actually has no rivers at all. There's just the cenotes, which are the underwater rivers of the Yucatan Peninsula.